Guys, this is the fourth part of our review of the Aztec software interdisciplinary study material. We were on the section of references and resources. So we were looking at different kinds of references or resources you can use for your references and the steps you take when you do research. So, one, looking up your topic. Two, looking to see if the first reference has any other references you could possibly use. Three, looking at the other references. And four, looking at any books about your topic. So you could use journal articles, news websites, online resources, encyclopedias. And the last number 5 is is how to cite for your resources to give your resources the credit. So you can either include a quote from your reference or rewrite quotes in your own words in an in-text citation at the end of the sentence, including the writer's name, article name, the book, and the page of your resource. You can do this in alphabetical order by the source writer's last name. The citations include the writer's name, article or book name, publisher location, name and date, the publisher, your web sources, the web link, the name of the institution or organization affiliated with the site or a sponsor or publisher, the date of the resource was creation, and the medium of publication and the date of access. You indent the second and third lines of your citations. There are citation styles. You can Google them. It's called an APA style for sociology, criminology, psychology, anthropology, and the MLA style is for art, literature, history, and language. So basically, you're writing the author, the title of the article, the title of the periodical, day, month, year, the pages, and the medium of publication. Okay. So unreliable sources are opinion articles that do not mention research or statistics. So you always have to try to use reliable sources that prove what they say with evidence. Okay, the next section is on how to read nutrition labels, product safety labels, advertising materials, use graphical resources to learn more about a subject, how an author can control the meaning of what they write. Posters, ads, web pages, and other things help people buy or use their products. These things are called consumer materials. They help consumers make decisions about what to buy and how to use things. They can show warnings or other vital information to consumers. Graphical information is information presented more than just by written words and sentences. Nutrition labels, warning labels, advertisements. Advertisements make us want to buy something. Then 10% of cost of any item is usually spent on advertising, such as TV, internet, newspaper, magazine, and radio. Designers create advertisements to make people feel a certain emotion via interesting or funny or beautiful ads. Nutrition labels help us to make healthy choices, and instructions help us to understand how to use something, and signs show us where to go. Nutritional information helps consumer understand what kind of nutrition a certain food provides. Nutrition labels organize data about a food's content so that consumers can read and understand it. They help us limit the ingredients that are not good for us and to get enough of the ingredients that are good for us. Instructions help us understand how to make something work or how to put it together, help consumers understand how to use what they buy. Some sets of instructions include pictures. product safety labels help consumers know what to do. You will often see product safety labels on products that can be dangerous. These warnings help consumers make informed decisions and use products safely. Safety labels often include all capital letters, red, yellow, or orange colors to show danger. Easy to read warnings, explanations of why a product is dangerous. Signs tell us where to go or where something is, what to do or what something is, and how to do something or get somewhere. Many signs have simple messages because they must be easy and quick to read. Public service announcements are produced by government or organizations. Their purpose is to convince people to change in positive ways or to act in a better way. It is important to understand the author's purpose of these messages. So most signs, nutrition labels, and product safety labels have the purpose of helping the consumer. Finding the purpose of consumer materials, you have to look at words and images closely to find out what the consumer material means. You ask yourself, how does this ad make me feel? Why does this ad make me feel a certain way? Political ads are the purpose of these are to change the minds and to convince voters. When a product is advertised as having benefits does not have, this is called false advertising. If an ad promises unbelievable, amazing results, you should be careful. You may want to learn more about the product before buying. The next section is writing, language mechanics, grammar, and parts of speech. Grammar is a set of rules for phrases, words, and clauses in a language. These rules teach us how to use language correctly. So note, the three basic pronoun cases are subjective, objective, and possessive. Reflexive and relative are different ways a pronoun can be used. But subjective, objective, and possessive are the only basic pronoun cases. So, used in the ways reflexive and relative. Okay, this sentence contains parallel structure, a list. For example, trains, comma, subways, comma, and airplanes. This contains words that are all in the same part of speech and are all plural. So they're all nouns. So this is called parallel structure. The parenthetical element. A parenthetical element is a piece of information that interrupts the flow of a sentence. These elements are set apart from sentences with comma, dash, or parentheses. All of these sentences contain, these are just random notes, sorry. All of these sentences contain a comparative adjective. Greener is a comparative adjective describing grass. Better is a comparative adjective describing the noun singer. More delicious is a comparative adjective describing meal. An error is when the relationship between it and the antecedents in the sentence is undefined. A correction for the sentence would make it clear what it refers back to, the word it. O is an interjection. The interjection is separated from the sentence with a comma. Interjections are always set off either with commas or exclamation marks. So these are the different areas. You have to tell the difference between adjectives and adverbs. Create comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs. You have to put adjectives in the correct order in a sentence, and you have to use conjunctions, interjections, and prepositions in your writing. We're going to continue in the next part. So my page is facebook.com/play. Thank you.